Hi there. Well, as you can see, I'm kind of hacking it today by not using by not actually connecting the smaller lav mic. But I'm not so desperate that I'm holding it in front of my face. It's a YouTube phenomenon that I'm not jumping on the bandwagon for. On to the question. Hello, I am Brian from the United States, but I am mostly referred to online as the Baratusil, the Baratus II. Okay. Or under my virtual YouTuber, VTuber persona, Akage Magane. Akage Magane! Yosh! I have a couple of questions. I remember an unused track for Unreal called Underworld. I remember it well. That its origins was already documented. However, I always wondered what was the story behind the two other tracks featured in a pre-release build. Oh my God. Ugh. Uh, going to be a tough one. Two of them are from late 1995. Two of them are UnrealS.s3m. Okay, that's suspense. And UnrealT.s3m. Ooh, I'm not really coming up with memory of that one. Funny enough, somebody did somewhat of a remix of the former. Song is called Saul by Static Movement. And yes, not so sure if this was. I mean, yes, it's kind of a remix, but it's fascinating. I see things like that, like this once in a while, where we'll have songs that contain melodies and harmony from songs that I've written. Don't give credit, honestly, whatever. But yeah, the second, what was the story for the track? Night Vision. All right, okay. So let's get to the first one. The story of Unreal S. Unreal S is Unreal Suspense. I think other fans in the Funky Rustic Social House will know that it was originally written along with Underworld, and I wrote. I'm pretty sure it was Underworld that was the track that I wrote with Michiel together, and it had sort of little influences from Alien with like the little flutes and stuff. That was the first Unreal track ever written. Um, Unreal S, I think, was my second track, and that was all me. I don't believe Michiel was on that one, but it's Unreal Suspense. It got so much playtime that Cliff was like, "I'm sick of it. Get it out of there." And I get it. We overused that track, and it ended up being an unused track. I was quite young at the time. It would have gotten, redone and reapplied to a different level, as it was a good piece. Unreal T, well, since I'm using this mic, I can go ahead and do a little. Sorry, I'm ducking behind my Waldorf Iridium synthesizer. Unreal T. That's not going to help. Music track. Oof. Yeah. Unreal Gold. I might have to do some digging on this one because I don't think there's an Unreal T that I see easily available, and it might need to be the mod itself. If you can throw me the mod in Discord, I will check it out and I will try to answer that. Second question: what was the story for the track Night Vision? I know it was featured in Unreal, but the original came out in '96. Yep, that's correct. Back when the game was still in development by Epic. The two versions had different sequences. I don't remember the details of the sequences. Sorry. Night Vision was a track that I wrote for the demo group KFMF, Cosmic Free Music Foundation, and the coder, who I wish I could remember, Jacob, aka JMX, did a music video, and it's out on YouTube. You can look for Night Vision music video KFMF, and it's got this cool music video that JMX did, which I'm eternally thankful for. That's one of the few songs that got turned into a music video in the demo scene. Night Vision, the KFMF song came out in Unreal because I had Enox, the creator of, oh, what was the name of that very psychedelic, not psychedelic, just kind of neonish interior electronic level. that Enox did. And it was a very different style. We had lots of different styles artistically coming in from all over the place, and level designers doing just cool stuff and putting it into the game. And that was how we did things back then. Um, so I gave it to Enox, aka Cedric Fiorentino, currently living in Singapore. But yeah, there were a couple of tracks we collaborated on, but he really liked Night Vision because it was dancey, but it was in this under this very tech based level that he made, which I'm sure everybody here except me remembers the name of that particular Unreal map. So that's the story behind those two. I will also note that Unreal's OST is what got me hooked into tracker music. Beforehand, I mostly listened to general MIDI music from various MS-DOS titles. There's some good stuff there. Yeah, Doom, Bobby Prince, Descent. Oh, who did that? Was it also? I don't remember who did the Descent score. Uh, it's quite a few years ago. But yes, Brian, from the United States, thank you for the question. And send me Unreal T in Discord so that I can check out the mod and try to remember what it was.